Where's Sita? I want to introduce you to a couple of people. There's Sita and Matt. Come up here. Sita and Matt, these people, this is the stupidity of prohibition of cannabis in Australia. The Americans started this war, right, 70 years ago. It's not long ago, is it? It's not long ago at all, what a mess they've got in. Now, they've woken up a bit quicker than us. We're 10 years behind. This guy Matt from Canada, he's growing crops and selling them, and they're taxing it, and it's legal. This is Sita, who I think she started about the first cafe in Amsterdam, the first seed company. Now she's a hash expert. Mate, they're so far ahead of us. Welcome them to Mardi Gras.
Thank you. It was a wonderful surprise. My first time in Australia, and Nimbin just rocks. All the lovely people we've met here this weekend, the music, the ganja, the food, the vistas around here, it's just been beautiful, and I thank you all so much for welcoming us, and first and most of all to have the courage to come out here and stand in front of the police and do what you're doing. So keep up the good work. Everybody work together. Thank you.
Matt's got not one license to grow weed, he's got 3. Am I right? Yeah, he's got sheds full of this stuff.
Yeah, my name's Matt, and I got caught growing 950 plants in Canada in a 5-year court battle, and I walked out the front door. Yeah! When they lie, we suffer. Yeah! When they lie, we suffer. When you lie to us, we suffer. There's $300,000 we spent on that court case that could have been used to research and figure out how this plant works better for people. But no, what do we have to do? We had to fight it. 5 years in the court, and what did we say? The judge said in the 16-year history of sitting on that federal court bench, she had never seen a case more deserving of an absolute discharge. This is fantastic stuff. We're going to change it. When they lie, we suffer.
Thanks, Matt. We're talking about people who have fought for years to change the laws, like you all have, and we will get there. You coppers, listen in. We will get there, and you'll be smoking weed with us soon. Hey! Cheers. Who else have we got? I've forgotten everyone who's coming. Keith Bolton, come on. Hey, we had a little victory. They're letting us grow low THC. Aren't they lovely in New South Wales? It's only taken 70 years. So finally they told Keith here and Clara that New South Wales farmers can apply for a licence to grow a low THC crop. So where are we getting the seeds from? Hey guys? Hey, thanks. Anyway, much more than that, Keith will tell you. He started it up. He's been behind, I think he's been to every Mardi Gras pretty much. And at last he can come here and say we're allowed to do it.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you to the Bundjalung elders. I'd like to acknowledge today that we're in their land today. I'm here to applaud the leadership that has led to the biggest advance in cannabis legislation in New South Wales in 70 years. As of this year, farmers can now legally grow industrial hemp. That's the biggest breakthrough in cannabis legislation in 70 years in New South Wales. You'll soon see New South Wales grown industrial hemp products in our supermarkets and in our hardware stores. That's happening. This would not be the case without the strong and persevering leadership of many individuals, and there are many out here, I know. There are a lot of true leaders out there, and that's what keeps us going to change the legislation. A lot has been achieved, and we can thank our leaders that have allowed this to happen. But a lot remains to be rectified. On the downside, Australia and New Zealand are the only countries who do not allow the consumption of hemp seed food. As we all know, hemp seed food is one of the best foods you can possibly eat on the face of this planet. Ironically, Australia is one of the worst food additive code records in the planet. We are allowed to feed our children shit that we know makes them sick. Yet we are not allowed to feed our children one of the healthiest foods on this planet. So I'm here to call on our leaders to change the laws to allow hemp food to be eaten by Australian citizens. I'm also here to challenge laws that cause people harm. People should be allowed to do what they want, up until the point they cause harm to others or the environment. No exceptions. It should be prohibited for our leaders to make laws that cause us harm, that stops us from growing hemp for 70 years, that penalise us for enjoying ourselves. That's not fair. I believe that people should be allowed to use cannabis for all of its fibre, food, pharmaceutical and fun properties without penalisation. We've made a lot of major advances. There's a lot of work to be done. I agree there should be well-researched age, driving and public space restrictions on the consumption of cannabis and any other drugs. But on this basis, I challenge the existing marijuana prohibition laws. True leaders don't make laws that cause people harm. True leaders will let us grow hemp on our farm. True leaders is something we all want to say. Legalise marijuana today! Thank you. And we're all true leaders. There is a true leader in everyone. And I'll call on our true leader, Michael Baldstone, here to continue the procedures.
Thanks, Keith. This guy's a legend, mate. He's been like a bull terrier on the bloody Prime Minister's leg for 10 years, and finally the bastards tried to kick him off, and they just about have.